Hey, what's up, Yorkshire fam, YouTube, and the Hangover Gang? It's me, Luke the Yorkshireman Reacts, and I'm back again with another reaction video. Oh yeah. And I'm going to be reacting to a Tom MacDonald song. One that I haven't heard before. It's new-ish, 7 months old, so it's not that old. But yeah, I was going through his stuff, and I thought, okay, I'll check this one out, see what it's all about. So, yeah, this will be going on Patreon, YouTube, through the channel that my good friend has allowed me to use. So, please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. I've had to start again. My old channel got terminated. I had like 1,600 subscribers. I was doing really well, and then it got took away. So I've had to start again. So please support this channel by subscribing, liking, all that good stuff. Check out the Patreon. It's very cheap. So that's from $2 a month. And yeah, please give this video a like if you enjoy it. But let's go. Names, Tom MacDonald.
They gon' try to call you names, label you with things till you're ashamed. You're a sexist or a racist, white supremacist or gay. They'll attack your reputation, claim that you're the one to blame, and try to make you hate yourself for ways that you behave. They're just names, embrace them and they'll never cause you pain. They're just words that another person thought up in their brain. They're just names, they do not define you, that's insane. And they'll just call you something different if you change. Call me racist, I don't make no BLM donations. I can stand with black folks without a branded corporation. All this
Okay, I really like that. Yeah, I don't make no BLM donations, but yeah, and you shouldn't, because BLM is one of the most corrupt organizations in the world. Like, seriously, if you scratch beneath the surface, there's a lot of like really shady stuff going on with that, with the organization. If you want to know just how deep it goes and how little they've actually done to help black people in America, you should check out a channel called The Officer Tatum. It's a guy called Brandon Tatum. He's an African-American conservative, and he'll tell you everything you need to know about that. But yeah, I like the concept so far. He's going to be talking about like the names that they give, that they label people with that they don't agree with. You know, so if they don't agree with you, so they'll call you a name. Oh, you're racist, you're homophobic, you're this, you're that. Yeah, they are just words. They're just words. You know, and half the people calling you these names, they don't even know what they mean. You know, like anyone, these snowflakes, if they don't agree with, if you say something they don't agree with, they'll call you racist, even though you haven't even said anything racist. You haven't been racist at all. So yeah, I like what he's doing with this.
Systemic prejudice. If you live in this nation, you privileged, black or Caucasian.
True.
Call me transphobic,
that's true.
But I support you in your policies. I just can't ignore the very basics of biology. All I see is men and women trying to live in harmony, not 100 genders that you wanna be.
Exactly.
Call me snowflake, cause I'm offended, I ain't stone-faced. Social justice warriors destroying us with woke ways. Mad because they voted for the POTUS with the most hate. Man, I miss the old days. Call me loser, call me bigot, call me stupid, call me bitter, call me ugly, call me cracker, call me doucher, call me triggered. You can call me what you want, cause at the end of the day, man, they're just names.
Go ahead and call us names, dog. They're just names.
Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain. Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored.
Yeah.
They gon' try to call you names, label you with things till you're ashamed. Repeat it till you really start believing what they say. They gon' stamp it on your forehead and scream it till you break. They love to say they woke, they not awake.
That is so true. The names that they call you, you know, they'll keep calling them so much that you actually start to believe it. That's the thing, you know, that if someone, I mean, not me, I don't care what anyone calls me. If someone disagrees with my opinion on anything political or whatever online, and they're like, oh yeah, that's something phobic, that's racist, that's, you know, it's like, no, it's not. It's an opinion. Everyone has an opinion. You're not supposed to agree with every single person's opinion. You're supposed to find opinions of people that you don't like. That's what being human's all about. Nobody's the same. No two people are the same. But yeah, yeah, they'll keep calling you these names and so much because they want you to feel like that's what you are. That's why they keep calling you them. They've got no shame, these people.
They're just names, afraid of anyone who ain't the same. So they classify your thoughts as controversial, not okay. Then they cancel you till everything you have all gets erased. They trying to tell the world you bad, they're just names.
Exactly! Oh my god, if you say something against that doesn't follow these people's agenda, then they will try and get you cancelled. I mean, seriously, you hear these stories all the time, people that say one wrong thing in the workplace, they lose their job. Lose their job and everything. Oh, it's ridiculous.
Afraid of anyone who ain't the same.
Afraid of anyone who ain't the same. That's it. They can't stand anything to get in their way and break up this perfect little bubble that they're living in. They can't stand it. They're too wrapped up in cotton wool. They're in their own little bubble, and it's just like, no, you've got to grow up. You've got to grow up. Live in the real world. You ain't living in the real world. If you're seriously expected to live in a world where everyone agrees with you, you're right about everything political and all that stuff, and everyone else is wrong apart from the people that agree with you and your allies, friends, or whatever, you ain't living in the real world. You're living in a fantasy world.
The same, so they classify your thoughts as controversial, not okay.
Thought crimes. Thought crimes are a thing. You say the wrong thing. People that are even not saying these things out loud, but they've shown signs that they don't agree with a certain agenda. They're making these people go on like courses.
Then they cancel you till everything you have all gets erased. They trying to tell the world you bad, they're just names.
Yeah.
Call me conservative or liberal, Republican or Democrat. I'm somewhere in the middle, but y'all don't know what to do with that. The system got you so obsessed with classifying right or left. You never call a person human, call them names.
Exactly. That's another thing about all this kind of thing. There's no middle ground at all anymore. You've got to be one or the other. If you're like Tom or sort of like myself, I mean, yeah, I lean to certain sides of different things, obviously, but I like to think that I'm in the middle of most of them. But they can't stand that. You've got to be one or the other. You can't be flexible about it, which is quite ironic. If you're having an argument with someone who's like trans, non-binary or whatever, or that they're really in that kind of world, they can't stand you being one or the other, yet they're trying to be everything that they can. They're trying to be flexible. And they live a lifestyle where they change things about themselves every single day, but they can't stand you being like that. You can't be flexible. You can't. So much hypocrisy in this modern world, man. It's crazy.
Instead, call me sexist. Men run the world because they're aggressive, but behind every man there's a woman just as successful.
True.
We will never be equal in every way, that ain't helpful. Our differences are why we're great together.
Exactly.
Call me white devil. I know you think the system favors me. My privilege is residual benefits from the slavery. Subconscious prejudice embedded in the system made for me. Don't mean I never struggled to survive. I guess we ain't
That's true. But that is one of the things that pisses me off the most. White privilege. I have never, I'm not just saying this, in my life, my entire life, 26 years of life, I have never gained an advantage in any situation, whether it was in a workplace, in a job I had, at school, college, anything in my life because of my skin colour, over a black person or someone who wasn't white. I have never gained an advantage through that. I have never had a white privilege. If anything, it's impacted my life in a negative way more than a positive way, because it's never impacted me in a positive way. Never. But no, in a negative way. I remember when I was a little kid and I walked on the wrong estate that was, mostly Asian people. I was threatened. They threatened to stab me, held me up against a wall, held a fucking knife to my throat, and said, "If you don't get out of here, if you come back here, you white." Well, yeah. So no, white privilege, from my perspective, it doesn't exist. And anyone else I know, they'll tell you the same thing. They've never gained an advantage because of it.
Ignorant and jaded, call me dumb, uneducated, call me idiot or redneck or delusional or crazy, call me anything society has taught you to say. Cause at the end of the day, they're just names.
They're just
Go ahead
names.
and call us names.
They are.
Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain. Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored. stone.
You'll break my bones,
but
your words won't
your
hurt.
words don't hurt. So give me your worst. Stupid loser, ugly poser, moron, liar, crazy loner. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain. Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored.
Nova, she's a legend, bro. You got a real one there, Tom. Yeah, just, it's so true, isn't it? All these names, these words, these labels that they try to pin on you if you say something that doesn't go along with their agenda. They have to label you with that. They have to identify you that way because they just can't, they can't handle seeing you as just a person who has a different opinion. They can't handle that. They have to label you. They have to say, oh, you don't agree with me on medical bills or medical whatever, you're a fascist. You don't agree with me on immigration policy, you're a racist. You don't agree with me with, allowing six-year-old kids to have, to transition or whatever, you transphobe. No, just can't, not everyone has to agree with you, you know. That's not how the world works. The world's a better place because people don't agree, because it then gives people a reason to come up with a solution for whatever it is that they don't agree with. It's ridiculous. The world's a crazy place, you know. It's a stupid place. But yeah, I wanted to get another Tom MacDonald video done. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I'll be doing more Tom MacDonald as well. Yeah, I'm going to be doing all the songs that I haven't heard from him whilst wearing my Tom MacDonald merch. Hat, the t-shirt, the brainwash t-shirt. But yeah, that's Tom MacDonald names reacted to. So drop your suggestions in the comments for what you want to see next. Check out the Patreon as well. We'll be putting more movie reactions on there over the next few weeks. And the TV series that I'm doing as well. Still Game, Chewing the Fat, Rob T. Nesbitt, stuff like that. Yeah. Join us on there and you'll get access to all that good stuff. Plus the super short series where I'm reacting to short films. That is exclusive to Patreon only. It will never see YouTube. So, but you can get access to that series in the cheapest tier, which is $2 a month. If you want access to things like the movie reactions, Still Game, things like that, you need to join a higher tier. You can get access to stuff like that in the $4 a month tier, or the $6 or the $8. It's up to you. There's something there for everybody. There's a $2, $3, $4, $6, and $8 a month tier. Something for everybody, every budget. But yeah, that's it. So, hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you give the video a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. But until next time, I'm the Yorkshireman Reacts. Much love, take care, goodbye.